Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we've got One Lick, 1 Minute number 43. The idea of One Lick, 1 Minute is that I can teach you in 1 minute how to play a certain lick, and you can then use it in tunes of all descriptions for the rest of your life. So it's a pretty good deal. There's a series of these. All of them are on my Patreon page. A few of them also appear on YouTube for free. Okay, so this particular lick serves the purpose of extending a scale over quite a lot longer than it would normally be. So if you wanted to include into your solo G major scale, it would be all gone in 1 bar, probably, or maybe 2 bars, by finding a way of extending the scale by moving like 3 steps down, 2 steps up, 3 steps down, 2 steps up, then you make it last a lot longer. So we've done 2 bars and we've only gone, and we haven't got very far, which is good. So the good thing about this is, it saves you a bit of thinking. So when you started the lick, you don't have to think about what's next for a while, which in the franticness of a solo is often a great thing. Secondly, it makes it sound like you've thought about it in advance, as indeed you have, because you've learnt this lick, your fingers know what to do, so it gives a kind of a logic to your soloing. And I talked about in my video on I'm Confessing the idea of doing long phrases which go in a single direction, either up or down, and this really helps with that kind of thing, and it stops you from being like a fly buzzing around aimlessly and being more like a bee buzzing around in a single direction, knowing exactly where you're going and where you're going. Okay, so this particular lick, it's just going down a scale, and it doesn't really matter where you start. So in this case, we're in the key of G, and we're starting on the 9 note, in other words, the A. We're doing it swung, da-ba-doo-ba, although it could be straight. And you can either do it separate bows, or slur 4, or do it how you like. But let's just hear some of that over Dinah. Here's E minor. And there I thickened it up by doing some parallel fifths, which is a cheap trick. It sounds very effective. It's very easy to do. I haven't yet done a video on parallel fifths, but I will at some point. So we started there on the, as I said, on the 9th, but you could start on the 1. Let's just hear a little bit, something pretty similar on Jangology, and this time I'll start on the G itself. And notice how there were loads of chords changing under that, and it was all working out perfectly well. I wasn't having to think about the chords at all, which is a great thing. You can double time, you can do triplets, you can do quarter note triplets. So let's do it again with Jangology, and this time I'll change the rhythms around. Okay, it will also work on minor keys, so Black Orpheus, for example. And it could be, or it could be, depending on whether we're playing the Dorian or the natural minor. And I've no idea what I'm going to do, but let's see what it sounds like over Black Orpheus. So there you have it, one lick, 1 minute. If you'd like to get a copy of the PDF of the not very many notes for this, do subscribe to the channel, send me an email. And I just remind you that all of the PDFs, and as you may have guessed, there are actually 43 of them so far, one lick, 1 minutes, are available on my Patreon page. And also there is, some of them are grouped into groups of 10 in a single key and with a load of backing tracks, which will also help. Okay, thanks for watching. See you again soon.